What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video. In today's video, there are leaves on the ground and it is fall in the air. That's right, we have reached early November, just at the end of October, and that means that this winter's games are officially open. What am I talking about? Well, you read the title of this video. That's right. Now begins the official 2022 season of the Mariah Carey Game. Now, what is the Mariah Carey Game, you may ask? Well, when I had lower viewership a year ago, I talked about this same topic. The Mariah Carey Game is a game that I play with my friends, and now you play because you're aware of it. The Mariah Carey Game is essentially trying to see how long you can last during a winter season between the dates of November 1st all the way to December 25th on Christmas. And you need to see how long you can go without hearing Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Now, there's a few different ways to play this game, and there's a few different rules associated with playing the game in general, but I wanted to go over those today and kind of educate you as to how the Mariah Carey Game works on a base level and let you, make your own decisions as to how you want to play. Here's a few things to know right at the beginning. I highly encourage doing this with a group of friends. The Mariah Carey Game is a group activity after all, which makes it a lot of fun to play with other people. We have a group chat for me and my friends that we all post in, so as each one of us loses, we'll post that we lost and how we lost, and that makes for a very fun time because, half of the point of this game is learning how different people lost throughout the day. Maybe you went to Walmart when you shouldn't have. That's a classic mistake. Maybe you were sitting on the beach minding your own business and a couple of old people walked by and they had a radio that just so happened to be playing the song. These are all wonderful things that could happen to you. And so the Mariah Carey Game begins, as always, on November 1st. Though, obviously, I didn't make this video on November 1st, so if you're just starting to play, you can start playing today, even if you've already heard the song, and it'll be okay. But no, next year, on November 1st, that's when the game starts. Second thing to know, if you get out, you could comment below this video. I'll have a pinned comment below the video that says, hey, comment here if you got out and tell the story of how you got out, because telling the story of how you got out is half of the reason to play in the first place. That's the fun of the game, baby. And so, talking a bit about the rules, how does the Mariah Carey Game actually work? Well, we've already talked about when it starts and when it ends. It starts on November 1st, it ends on December 25th at Christmas time. So you can listen to the Mariah Carey Game on December 25th, Christmas Day. That is your Christmas present if you have made it that far. You get to listen to the song on the very last day, and that's like the way it works. Now, the other rules are a little more interesting and add a little more flavor to the game. So here's what you should know. You can't get out by hearing any version of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. No. You have to hear the original version. So it needs to be a normal original version. Edited versions are fine. They also count. If someone, if you're hearing only a section of the song, you still are out. If somebody used a small section of the song in their TikTok, you are out. But if you hear a remix of it, like an electronic hardcore dance remix of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You or whatever, then that does not count because it is not the original version. So basically, any portion of the original version does count in terms of getting you out, but all remixes do not. So if you hear an edited version that's like, an entire full remix of it, that will not actually count. Or if you hear a cover, for instance, of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, that also would not end up counting. Instead, once again, the only thing that actually counts is the original version and portions of the original version. So that's how that section of it works. Now, unfortunately, there is no minimum amount of the song that you can hear to get you out. As soon as you hear any of the song, you might as well relish in it and just take the L, man. That's just how it works. But, you know, what I like to do is when I get out, I'll take a video of myself becoming out. You know, I'll take a video of me looking really sad in a Walmart because my husband wanted me to go pick up an extra pie crust. And I was actually about to leave the Walmart like 5 minutes ago. I was in the checkout line, but then he texted me, hey, I need you to get a frozen pie crust. And I'm a good husband. I like to get my husband things that he desires. And so I said, sure, hubby boy, I will go get you a frozen pie crust. And that was my undoing, because not a minute or two later after I got to the frozen pie crust aisle and discovered that crust, did I hear Mariah Carey's sweet voice as she sent me off into the good night. So, yeah, that's, stuff can happen. I took a video of myself being sad in Walmart. You get it. I highly suggest you take a video of when you get out. Maybe even put hashtag Mariah Carey Game on it and post it on Instagram or YouTube so we can all keep track of one another as we suffer through this ridiculous holiday. Now, I think the other thing that's very important is if you know about the game, you cannot get someone else out. So you cannot intentionally play Mariah Carey for somebody to get them out. You cannot send somebody a meme that you know contains Mariah Carey to get them out. Any of these things that happen, they cannot get you out. You cannot get out because someone else who knows about the game tried to get you out. And this is important to know because that includes non-players. If you have friends who are technically not playing the Mariah Carey game, but they know that you are, and they try to get you out by playing Mariah Carey, they can't actually do it. It just simply doesn't count whatsoever. And so there's nothing to fear when it comes to other people trying to play Mariah Carey for you unless they don't know about the game. If you have your mother or your friend or just somebody who has no idea about the Mariah Carey game and ever so sweetly decides to put on a Christmas playlist in the car that just so happens to contain Mariah Carey, well, that's on you, buddy. There's nothing you can do about that in that kind of scenario. You have lost, you've been taken by Mariah, and she is a cruel mistress. But it's very important to know that if they know about the game whatsoever, they cannot get you out intentionally. And believe me, people will try. The first thing that people do when you tell them about this game, they're like, yeah, I'm playing this game where you can't hear Mariah Carey before Christmas. The first thing they do is, oh, here, let me play you Mariah Carey on my phone right now, or show you this TikTok that I know has Mariah Carey in it. So they will try to get you out, but then you can come back with the, aha, but I told you about the game, therefore you can't get me out. I am more powerful than that. And you will feel, oh, so vindicated and oh, so strong. Okay, so those are some baseline rules about the Mariah Carey game. These are all great things to know. The other things to know is that if you get to the end, you win, and there is nothing to show for it. You get maybe bragging rights if anyone around you even remotely cares, but other than that, it is an absolutely hollow and meaningless victory, so I hope that you enjoy that. Oh man. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. It's a very straightforward game. You essentially just avoid listening to Mariah Carey. Now, I can give you some advice, of course, because I am a veteran of this game and I've been playing for quite some time. The first thing is when your husband tells you to go get a frozen pie crust, don't listen to him, especially if you're in a Walmart. That's a dangerous place. I highly suggest bringing headphones to, like, any store you go to. That's just a great thing to do. I have headphones in this little like everyday carry bag, and I'm going to be using them all the stinking time. You can bet on that. So yeah, headphones, super important, very useful. Could not suggest them more. Other than that, definitely avoid Christmas playlists. If you're going to be browsing TikTok or Instagram, do so with the volume turned all the way down, because otherwise you are going to get out so quickly from that. Oh, there's wasps here. Whoops. I'm going to leave that tree alone because I think there's wasps in it. And so, yeah, those are the main rules. Definitely memes will get you. That's like one of the main ways to get out, but also just being outside with friends. You know, don't take any friends to the store. Don't go to the mall with your friends. If you're gonna go anywhere, go alone, because then you can wear headphones. If you're with friends, they're gonna want you to talk to them, and like, that's dangerous. The other thing you can do is that if you do have a group chat, you can do what me and Brandon do, which is we just go out to restaurants and stores and take videos of ourselves listening to Christmas music and then gloat about how we're not worried at all that the song is going to play, and then somehow we do make it out unscathed like almost every time, and it really pisses off our entire friend group, and it's really funny. So you could do that, or it could come back to bite you in the butt, like it did one of my friends who I was playing VR chat with her, and we were talking about the Mariah Carey game, and this is on October 31st, mind you, and we have our little group chat, right? I stopped playing VR chat with her at 12 a.m., so right when it became November 1st and the Mariah Carey game officially started, I had stopped playing VR chat with her. At 12:57 a.m., she posted, "Hey, I think I've just lost because of the official Mariah Carey meme posted on the official Mariah Carey Twitter." So that's the current record for fastest losing time, is 57 minutes after it becomes November 1st. So if anyone is able to beat that next year, I'll be very impressed. But yeah, she 100% unironically just clicked on the meme, not expecting it to, you know, get her out. I literally, you know, that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard, because like I can understand the sort of like, oh, that looks like a funny video, and then you click on it and like your brain is just not processing what's going on until the song hits you, and then you're like, oh, this was a Mariah Carey video from the official Mariah Carey Twitter, and now I'm out, and wow, do I feel stupid. And you know what, that's half the fun of the Mariah Carey game. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it, get you guys inundated in the game. Now that you know you're playing the game, that's just how it works. Comment down below. As I said, I have the pinned comment, so if you end up getting out, comment on the pinned comment, tell me how you got out, because I'd love to read it. That's like all of the juice of this entire game. And yeah, that is that's the Mariah Carey game in a nutshell. I think we'll have to have a hashtag on Instagram that's like hashtag Mariah Carey Game for whenever someone gets out, which, by the way, you can watch videos of other people getting out. If they say, you know, if they post a video on hashtag Mariah Carey Game and it's of them in a location and they're like looking sad listening to Mariah Carey, well, it's a video posted by somebody else who knows about the game, who is posting a video about the song, so they can't get you out. They know about the game, they're posting their own loss, they can't get you out because they know about the game. So due to the no sniping rule, you can watch videos of other people having gotten out in the game. However, if you are just like naturally browsing Instagram and you click on a video and someone happens to be listening to the Mariah Carey song, you're out. That's just how that works. There is no take backsies for that. Sorry to burst your bubble there, buckaroo. But if someone sends you a video of them losing, you can watch that, because you know for a fact that, you know, they know about the game, they're sending you the video. Here's the other thing too, if someone, say you're in a group chat with people and someone's like, oh my god, I just watched this meme and I lost, you can watch the meme if they send it to that chat. If they're like, this is the meme that made me lose, you can watch that because they lost to it and they're telling you that it has Mariah Carey in it, so they can't make you lose by sending you that video. That's kind of how the no sniping rule works, is that essentially there's just no way that somebody who knows about the game or is playing the game can send you media that contains Mariah Carey and you lose. That's just not a possibility. But thankfully, it doesn't end up happening too often, and at the end of the day, you're probably just going to lose naturally. And you know what? That is really all we could ask for in this beautiful day and age. So yeah, thank you for listening to my exceptionally long rambling about the Mariah Carey game, and I hope that you enjoy playing it. I'm currently hanging out in a park, feeling very safe because there's just the sound of the cars next to me. But in a minute, I need to go to a Petco, and I feel I will be much more threatened at the Petco, because I just went to one Petco and they didn't have what I need, and I walked in and I immediately noticed they were playing Christmas music, which, by the way, I would like to complain, because on Tuesday I went to a concert, and Tuesday was November 1st, and I went to a Sweet Hut, which is like a Japanese style bakery thing. They just have like Asian baked goods. It's a really, really neat store. I love Sweet Hut. But I walked in and it was November 1st, and I went to the bathroom and they were playing Christmas music, just like straight up Christmas music. And I'm like, it is November freaking 1st, my dude. It has been one day since Halloween. What is wrong with you people? Like, just play anything else until it becomes December at least, right? Oh my God. So yeah, the game becomes very threatening on day one, honestly. Like, nowadays, there's just all holds are barred, dude. Anything could happen. And yeah, that's the Mariah Carey game in a nutshell. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy playing this stupid game, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, oh God, the stop button. I couldn't find it.